Another company's at it again. I did this YouTube video or TikTok video, Instagram video, somebody. And there's this company that has another company, this company called Black Pike, I think, has made here's another company that goes after a well-known motorcycle club's logo, Hell's Angels in this case, which must happen to them all the time. And they produced this shirt with the Hell's Angels logo on the back. Biggest day, bro. And so, yeah, we're going to talk about that. We haven't done an MC protocol kind of video in a while. So what happens when that happens, and what happens to people that wear that? Maybe it's time to put out another video about that. We haven't done that in a while. So we're going to talk about that in about 1 minute and 7 seconds right after this brief introduction.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the Navy and hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath. MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters. There have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Black Biker with a cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick cane. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Yourself educated by his books and you learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Folks, howdy. I'm Black Dragon. Hey, Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust, the out bad Biker News Network. Here we are, man. Here we are. Let me introduce my co-host, Mr. Lavish T. Williams, man. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Such a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine, neighbor? We're having a good time out here, man. And I just want to say thank you to all of our subscribers, everybody that's out there with us, all of our new subscribers. We got Goose working out the production in the background back there. Everything is moving as expected. Let's take a look at this. I cannot, man, this is really cool. Inspirational. We are at, man, 222,000 subscribers. Holy. Man, I'm just so thankful. That this is going on. So, hey, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Obviously, people are doing that. And I just wish that you would continue to like, share, and subscribe. Flagged? You shouldn't be flagged, Robert. No, you didn't do nothing. How did you get flagged? Did somebody flag you? Nobody flagged you. I don't know what's going on over there, man, but we didn't flag you. Maybe you said something that made Facebook mad, but we didn't flag you at all. Hey, 222,000 subscribers were sitting out. I find that this is lacking when it says 222,000 tomorrow. That's actually what you are at today. So I'm really excited to be doing. I just wonder why they won't give me like a B plus. I had a B plus before. I don't know, but anyway. Hey man, how are you this morning?
I'm good, man. I'm great. I'm fabulous.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well.
I'm great, man. Look, man, check this out, man. Let me show you this. You see this right here?
Yeah.
These are wristbands.
Aha.
These are wristbands for the Lavish Biker Bash event, man.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to share that with you, man. I'm excited as the date gets closer. Just under 2 weeks away. We got the Lavish Biker Bash going on in Detroit, man. But anyway, I'm great.
I noticed you haven't shared any hotel information or none of that with me, although I had asked you to do that.
Man, I shared. I had all the information. It's all on the flyers at the DoubleTree Hotel.
You obviously don't want me at the Biker Bash.
I want you there, man. I don't want you to have any excuse on why you can't make it here.
And
set up your table and sell your books. I'm sure that we got a lot of Detroiters. They got a lot of stuff that they want to talk to you about.
Oh, wow. I'd like to meet the Detroiters. Yeah, I could sell my books there. Wow, yeah.
Absolutely, man.
And not bad biker shirts. Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, this is something that's crazy. These people here's yet another company that has infringed on the Hells Angels trademark. And I didn't realize, I thought like after the big rapper guy that they sued, that stuff was over. People wouldn't be doing that anymore. And it is crazy. I did this video here on what was it? Instagram. That somebody made this video, so I paraphrased it. And added my own little spin to it. But somebody went into a store and found this. Watch. Let's check this out. Let's see. Yeah, turn on the music.
Black Pike, and you see that logo.
Hold on. Is there a way I can start it all over again? They don't give you the sound initially. That really gets on my nerves. Hold on. There we go.
Ride with us, Black Pike, and you see that logo that's on there. But I'm gonna show you the evening crazy. That's the name of the company. Black Pike, premium quality goods. But this is the crazy piece of the shirt.
Look at that.
Look at the back of this shirt.
Ride or die.
Look at that.
It says ride or die is the top rocker. The patch, the emblem is the Hells Angels death head.
That's funny.
And it's got BP under it, and then Black Pike. This is for my listening audience. And then it says here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, that's right. You're not around a long time.
Logo. For those that ride motorcycles and know history of motorcycling in the United States, you just don't take that logo and put it on stuff, not knowing what it is.
Shirt is absolutely right. You won't be around for a long time if you wear that logo. That's for damn sure. Capiche? Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That is. Why you got Instagram up? Go to my page real quick.
Okay, hold on.
Go to my Instagram page. Right there.
Yeah, you're at the top. I go to your stuff. Look at that car. It's beautiful.
Now go up. No, up to the top. All the way up to the script. You see where it says follow back? In the blue. Yeah, that's where you need to be.
A blue check mark. Where the hell did this come from?
You know,
you don't get a blue check mark with 11,000 people. Hell no, man. Boo!
I'm trending.
Blue button.
You hit that blue follow back, man. Because you know, for me to be on the show with you, you should be following me, and you're not following me, man.
I'm so jealous of this blue check. I'm not following shit.
You're not following me, man.
How's that?
Yeah, That's great, man. Yeah, now we can go. Now, if you want to check out the page, you can check out the page.
I only follow if I can't even bring my Instagram up. It's not safe for work. I don't even. Instagram has turned into the new the new X. To be honest with you, but anyway, back to these guys here. We got to talk about a little bit of MC protocol here. First of all, here's something that I didn't know. Hells Angels apparel. Let's just type that in. Do you? I didn't have any. I didn't know. I didn't know you could do all this. Well, where is Printerful.com? AliExpress. I know that's overseas. Are people truly buying this shit? Are they really?
That's a good question, man. You know, that's a good question.
I've never seen anybody in this in my whole life that wasn't a hell. Hey, y'all know y'all can't do this, right? I mean, people in general, you do know not to do that, right? This is you don't. Okay, so let's just talk a little motorcycle club protocol for people who don't know. Because obviously there's some people who really don't know. So if you're going to be wearing any club, we're using the Hells Angels right now, but if you're going to be wearing support gear of any club, unless you have prospected for and been accepted as a member of that club, you're not going to be able to wear their main logo. In their support shirts, this logo won't be anywhere on it. Now, it might have support Hells Angels or anything like that, 81, some kind of number, some I support the red and white, any kind of stuff like that. But it won't have the main logo on it. That's not how this is done. You can't wear it on a hat. You can't wear it on a jersey. Yeah. You can't wear it. Like, really? You can get a Hells Angels baseball shirt, jersey? Is that what they're called? You're trying to get your ass whooped. And it's not so much that. But I guarantee you, you got Hells Angels flags. They got to be, you're kidding me. Let's run the Jolly Roger up.
I was saying, like, with this stuff and all of this stuff being on the internet, and they're one of the larger clubs out here in the world, being in chapters all over the place. What do they do as a club, seeing that they had their paraphernalia being floated all over different social sites and different internet stores? How do they handle this?
Some of this you probably can't go after. Like, some of these people probably be very hard to find, but I have heard from some internal sources that they are suing this company. This Black Pike company is being sued. I've heard that from internal sources. So something as crazy as this that you can walk into a mall and get, right. If it's here in the United States, they're probably all over it. And they probably have a whole division of people dedicated to that. I mean, this is intellectual property, people. This is intellectual property. This is the property of an organization that has done all the stuff. They've trademarked it. They've got attorneys. They've registered it. It's intellectual property infringement of a corporation that is the corporation of the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. And other motorcycle clubs probably have the same thing, especially the big ones, the top five, the big five, as they're called, probably all have this kind of thing going on because honestly, nobody's, you won't be able to find like Black Sabbath clothing anywhere out there. Like a little bitty club nobody cares about. So nobody's going to be making, can we go on Alibaba and get your club stuff? No. Or can we? Are y'all out there on Alibaba? No. So,
I mean, you can't even be in my club. You can't even be in my club and get your own shirt made. Whatever got our name on it got to be approved, man.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. But this here is crazy. So a lot of people say, "Oh, you'll get your butt beat" and all this kind of stuff. What would probably most likely happen is you would be asked to, where did you get that, and to take it off. You'd absolutely be asked to take it off if you were to ever encounter somebody from that motorcycle club or any motorcycle club. If I saw somebody walking around, in any motorcycle club would tell you, "Hey, man, that's our colors, that's our patch, that's our logo. You're going to have to take that off, and when you leave, it's going to leave with us. That's not going to ever be worn again by you, a person that's not affiliated with us." And that's just downright simple. But what happens to these corporations and stuff is they get sued. These companies. I just can't believe there are still companies that are doing this. This to me is just wild. There are still companies out there.
It's wild, man. But then at the same time, seeing that they're constantly doing it, I want to know what, on the flip side, on if there's any type of business, is the motorcycle club even being able to profit off of it? See, these are things that we might not know. And I only say that because if you do something as small as use somebody's logo, image, it doesn't take long before they attack, before they react, before some type of legal stuff is involved. And seeing that there's so many different companies out here that's constantly doing it. It's just a thought, not saying that it is or it isn't, but it's just a thought of mysterious wonder if the motorcycle club is getting some type of residual income from these different companies as an indirect way of branding and making their logo even more popular. Just a curious thought.
I would say they do make money on their own. Like, there is a Hell's Angels site in this particular instance that you can go to. See if I type in Hell's Angels apparel. I typed it in earlier, and I actually saw Hell's Angels apparel. I actually think I saw a Hell's Angels site. Here it is. No, this is there's an actual site. Maybe this is it. Official Hell's Angels Daily City Support Gear Shop. Maybe this is it. But there's an actual. They have their own site. I don't know if this is it or not. I don't want to say it is and it's not. But you should look for the official Hell's Angels site to buy their stuff. And so here you go. This looks a little better to me because you don't see that death head on anything that you can buy on this site. You don't see no death head. So you see the colors and you see all of that, and this is what I would probably consider fair, decent support gear, not even knowing whether this is truly their site or not. But you will notice that nowhere on here is it offered for you to be able to buy their logo. So that would lead me to believe that this is a legitimate site. But I can't say that for sure because I don't know. But it said that on here. So you have to do some research if you want to buy this kind of stuff. But no, I'm
not interested in buying it. So,
but there are people. Obviously, there are people out there that are interested in buying it. Look at it.
They want to look like a biker.
Look
they
at
want
this.
to do everything that does, that's related to the biker lifestyle, except for what's required to be a biker, man.
I like this shirt, Made in Hell. I might make me a shirt that says Made in Hell. I like that. That's not a Hell's Angels shirt. Made in Hell. I don't know. Are you a demon, or what are you saying here? But anyway, yeah, this is crazy, man. All this stuff out here, but this stuff with this logo on it, don't buy that. Do not buy that, and don't wear that. It's not.
You had the people that's not bikers that don't even understand the severity of a lot of stuff that's going on in this within the bike culture, man. Only to find out down the road when they get their head bashed in.
Yeah. Do not buy this. This is
it is.
No Hell's Angels is going to see you in this and think, "Oh wow, flatter. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. Oh, thank you so much for imitating me. That no one's got $40 they're getting for this thing. Holy moly! This is copyright infringement, stolen valor, anything you want to call that. Is this at Walmart? This looks like Walmart. Oh, wow. Really? This can't be Walmart. It does say Walmart. I don't believe that. What have I stumbled on? Is this Walmart? Wow. Okay. Moving right along. I don't even know what to tell you about that. So don't do that, man. Don't buy that stuff. Don't buy it. Don't wear it. It's if you want that logo, you need to go and prospect and do all the things it requires to be able to wear that. And I guarantee you, it's not easily achieved. There you go. Ready for the next story?
I'm ready.
There's a guy.
Shout out to Calvin.
There's a guy who unfortunately has to spend 17 years in prison. A biker. Here he is right here. This biker sentenced to 17 years a couple days ago for a chase that led to a state trooper's death. I feel a certain couple ways about this. Gwinnett County man who led a Georgia state trooper on a high-speed chase. This is right here around my neighborhood. That ultimately ended in the lawman's death will serve 17 years in prison. His name is Gerson Danilo Ayala Rodriguez. He's 21 years old. On Wednesday, August 14th, he pled guilty to first-degree vehicular homicide in connection with the death of Trooper Jimmy Sinisar. In addition to the felony charge, Ayala Rodriguez also was convicted on a misdemeanor charges of reckless driving, speeding, 2 counts each of driving without a license, operating a vehicle without insurance, and operating an unregistered vehicle. How could you ever figure that could result in 17 years in prison? We tragically lost. Okay, so what he did was he served this 17 years as part of a negotiated plea. We tragically lost a young state trooper as a result of the defendant's reckless driving, said Gwinnett County District Attorney Patsy Austin Gatson. Ultimately, the defendant accepted responsibility for his actions in this, although it cannot bring back Trooper Sinazar. We hope this serves as a message to drivers and motorcyclists to drive within the safe bounds of the law. Now, on January 28, 2024, just after 5:30 p.m., Georgia State Trooper Jimmy Sinisar was killed after his patrol car went off the road on I-85 south of State Route 317 and down a steep embankment, striking trees and shrubbery and a street sign and a retaining wall. Shortly before that, Sinisar had encountered Ayala Rodriguez traveling north on a Honda CBR 1000 motorcycle at a high rate of speed. Sinisar activated his police lights and gave pursuit. Ayala Rodriguez, however, ignored the lights and sped on, weaving in and out of traffic as he fled the trooper at some point as the bike reached speeds of 140 miles an hour and split lanes to pass a pair of vehicles. Sinisar, chasing behind him, had to take evasive action to avoid hitting civilian vehicles and lost control of his patrol car. The patrol car yawned to the right and went over the east shoulder where it struck the guardrail, and Sinisar careened down the embankment and died. And so here's my thing. Why does the kid have to go to jail for 17 years when the officer was driving recklessly? Oh.
See, I got something, man. I was waiting. It's like a double-sided sword with this. See, it's messed up on 2 different sides. Yes, he was probably wrong for running from the police, right? But on the flip side, man, when the police, when they are in pursuit of you, and you're not stopping, the police, in my opinion, they cause more harm and damage to everybody else that's out there than just turning the lights off and letting this guy go. We didn't hear anything about him being wanted for murder, kidnapping, any of those type of major things. It's probably a traffic violation, to say the least. You're chasing this individual, you're putting so many different citizens at risk, and then you lose control of the car. You're supposed to be trained. You're the trained.
What are you chasing somebody at 140 miles an hour that hasn't robbed a bank?
My point exactly.
Hasn't kidnapped anybody.
And you crash out. You're the trained one. If I'm not mistaken, they're supposed to, in a pursuit of a chase, they're supposed to ride with their hands a certain way. So when you turn the wheel, it kind of locks each other's arm or whatnot, so that they won't lose control. Yeah, it's a lot, man.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those car guys, so you probably know these things. I didn't even know. I got it.
It's a certain thing, but when they don't call off these chases, they put more citizens in harm's way than what is I mean, for what it's worth to try to catch one of these people. When I was a young guy, young Thundercat riding crotch rockets, we used to get a thrill off of running from the police. However, when they seen we took off, not even a quarter mile later, they're cutting the lights off. Yes. Then they went on and they wanted to make it into a charge where fleeing in the loot, and that's what they call it here in Michigan. They want to put a felony charge on you and all this other stuff. And you have the state troopers, man, they will chase you. I done seen state troopers purposely hit people off of their bikes. Or
I've seen that. Yeah.
You know, all that kind of stuff. In this case, for the kid to get 17 years for the officer who didn't call off the chase or whoever's communicating with the officer, I think that jail time is over the top, because I've seen people who have caused death in an accident and they didn't get that kind of time. And that was with a public defender. They did sometime 5 to 7 years, 7 years at the most. And that was with a public defender.
Well, this is down in Georgia, and his last name is Rodriguez. So, oh man, you did the wrong thing down here, boy. Down here in these here parts, this wasn't where you were supposed to come and do that.
Yeah.
17, and then it was Gwinnett County. Boy, let me tell you something. You don't do that down here. You don't. And you get 17 years. That's crazy. Now, an officer lost his life, but you're not supposed to be chasing nobody at no 140 miles an hour. I didn't think it was down here in Cobb County that the police was chasing this lady at 100 miles an hour and did a pit maneuver on her at 100 miles an hour. You know, she died. Rolled the car several times, fell over dead, all of that stuff. So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I hate that the officer lost his life, and he was a young man, as they said, Officer Sinisar, and definitely we send out our condolences to his family and everything. But you know, 2 lives were lost here. A guy lost 17 years off of his life for doing what a lot of people do. Like, they got these whole gangs of these kids now riding through the city and like little hordes looking like Thunderdome.
I love it. I love it when I see them.
Going through the streets. I'm old. I hate their asses. I'm like,
I love it.
What do they block the road for?
But here's why I love it so much, is because that used to be us at some point in time. It used to be us. I mean, and then to see the way that they continue and they grow, I don't really get mad about it, because I enjoy the bike life. I enjoy that. Does it get frustrating at times? If I was in a rush, yes, but I still enjoy it, because that's like freshness to my eyes to see these kids going here. Some of them scare me. Some of them scare me with some of the stuff that they do,
I saw this one kid, he did a wheelie with the little girl on, while he's doing the wheelie, she switched positions and got on the front of the motorcycle, then threw her feet up and set her butt on the handlebars with her feet up in the air, and then let go with her hands while he's back doing the wheelie, and then he holds one hand up. If he had done that to my daughter, I'd have killed his ass. I love it. If I'd have seen that video, and of course they did it successfully. I don't know how many times they fell before they could do it on the highway at 80 miles an hour.
Exactly. It's some trial and error somewhere along the way. It's some trial and error.
It reminds me of what do they call them? People that hurdle over buildings and stuff. What are them people called? The folks that run and jump up across the building.
I don't know what
the juggler people. I don't know.
I've seen them. I've seen them.
There's a term for them people. And this one of those people took this man's 17-year-old daughter up on a sky rise 75 stories high, and they get on the roof some kind of way, and they're hanging off the roof, and he pushes his feet out, and he's hanging out and off into the sky, and then grabs the girl by one hand and is holding her, and then she's like upside down with her finger on her nose or something, and they're doing this at 1,000 feet above the ground, and it's all being recorded and stuff, and he's got 2-finger grip, and he's listen, if I'd seen that as a father,
it's some stuff that I'm not gonna try.
My daughter pops up hanging off of a skyscraper. I'm breaking every bone in that dude's body. Ridiculous. Parkour. Thank you. Parkour. Those are the people, the parkour nerds.
They make it look so easy, man. I seen the guys, man, they go and they jump from a rooftop to a ledge to this, and they jump down on the ground. I seen a guy jump from a top of a parking garage and grabbed a light pole and slid down. On video, it looks sweet. In real life, I wouldn't dare take a chance.
Oh, it's sweet. It looks sweet. It's just as sweet as a skateboard guy who finally sticks a landing. Like, what do they get? 1 out of every 50 landings they might get? You know what I mean? They've been watching that one movie where they got to climb up Mount Fujiori or something. That one movie. Not movie, but the competition game where they have to swing like monkeys through the thing and climb this little mountain thing, and that's controlled, man. Uncontrolled business is ridiculous. Anyway, someone just told me Dragon, type in Hell's Angels vest. They're selling the stuff on Etsy. So I just typed in Hell's Angels vest, and oh my God, they got everybody's stuff up here. You can just get everybody's stuff. Holy moly. You guys don't do this. Do not.
The crazy part about that is, man, when you got stuff like that and the way that I process stuff, if I wanted to cause a problem in a war, all you have to do is go online and buy one of their vests. Go out and commit all the crime you want. Put all the heat on them.
Well, you might think you could do that, but those guys talk to each other more than you might know. Even though they be at war and stuff.
I get the politics behind closed doors. I know the politics, but to have that stuff out there, at least it opens doors for that.
Yeah,
it opens doors for that. It's not a good safe thing that I will probably want to see with my rags being all over the internet, because you never know what a person's intentions could be. And sometimes, not saying that it happens often, but I'm sure that it has happened because I just know stuff where you can go and be someone that you're not and be seen. And the word travels that, it was Black Dragon in them. Black Dragon had nothing to do with anything. And it's so easy to put you in something. It's so hard to get you out. I just look at things a little different, man, from time to time.
Somebody said they had a Powell Peralta Bones Flight logo. And I went to just go look that up to see what it was. I can see how somebody might have thought that was the Death Head. It looks kind of crazy. It said somebody accused that of being a Hell's Angels logo. It looks, if you don't know what you're looking at, you could say that. Yeah. But that's not going to get you messed up. That other stuff will. Next story here. This was an interesting one. If I can find it. Oh yeah. Whew. Speaking of trouble, got a little trouble out here. Seems that court documents, violent crimes involving rival Kansas City area motorcycle gangs land 18 people in jail. Let's see what this is about.
To a follow-up story we brought you today at noon, that large police presence you may have seen in Lee Summit, we're learning was connected to the arrest of more than a dozen members of a motorcycle club. Here's a look at the scene at 3rd and Pryor. Again, this was in Lee Summit. 18 members of the Pagan Motorcycle Club were indicted by a federal grand jury for attacking members of rival clubs. Police also searched several homes, finding more than 40 firearms, thousands of rounds of ammunition, body armor, and illegal weed growing operation.
Wow. I want to give this news station a big hand.
An amazing
He
story
didn't
tonight.
say the word motorcycle gang not one time. Hey!
Complete stranger so that
They
one of
didn't
our
say, they didn't
students
say
could
motorcycle gang not one damn time. Man, that was beautiful. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Let's give KCTV Channel 5 a big hand, man. Good on y'all. Good on y'all. But unfortunately, the news they had to report kind of sucked, man. 18 members, man. 18 members. They accused them of this sucks. They accused them of attacking other motorcycle clubs. This is sad because they didn't have the word. What happened? It disappeared. They didn't have the word motorcycle gang anywhere in the video, but damn it, right here in the writing. Plans involving assaults, threats, and rival biker gangs led more than. What are you doing with my story? You keep taking my story. Give me my story back. Jeez, I have to read it fast. Land more than a dozen people behind bars. Court documents show the Kansas City area was the center of the thing. I don't know why they keep taking my story. This they just keep taking my story. Wow, give me my story back. Okay, let me do it again. And is there a way to stop it from moving on? Anyway, we saw it. A dozen law enforcement agencies executed 7 search warrants, including one at a house on Southwest 3rd Street and Pryor Road in wherever part of Kansas that was. And officers seized more than 40 firearms. Damn, thousands of rounds of ammunition, body armor, and a marijuana grow operation. So yeah, that's when that one thing leads to a bunch of things. Like you were over here. You can't do it all. If you're gonna have a marijuana grow operation, don't go beat up other clubs. When they come to your house
you gotta stay under the radar. You gotta stay out of the way.
You can't have it all. You gotta leave some of it. Okay, guys, we can't run every club in the city and the drug cartel too. and not have our license plate right on our motorcycle. Like, you got to have some stuff right, man. Some of the stuff's got to be right. If cops have access to cell phone tracking, then why are they committing crimes like reckless driving and putting everyone in danger? Law and order goes how far? Also, law and order is only for the wealthy because no matter what crime can be committed, as long as you have money, you can buy freedom. Justice isn't what's right. It's another thing for sale, says Butcher Boss. He ain't wrong. And you're right. If they can monitor cell phones, why didn't they just monitor the phone in the guy's pocket and pick him up at home? No need to chase him. Even support apparel can get you in trouble if you're wearing it in the wrong locations. So Mordecus says something, Mordecus 420 says something here that is very important to know. It's not necessarily, let's say you have the Hells Angels regalia on and you've got that death head on. It's not necessarily a Hells Angel that might give you some trouble. If you're in the wrong place, the wrong time, and somebody sees that on you and thinks
it might be a rival.
It might be a rival.
Yeah.
Who says, oh, that's a member, because only members wear that. So let's get his ass. Oh, that can happen. Mordecus 420 brings a very important point. Wearing support gear in the wrong place, even if it's the proper support gear, can get you caught up and looking crazy. Somebody said you don't put a sheriff's badge on yourself, so you shouldn't put club colors on.
Yeah,
I think the sheriff,
unless you earn it.
I think the sheriffs would be like, it's not the same, man.
I think that Josh is pretty much saying that if you're not a sheriff, you shouldn't put that on. A sheriff is a sheriff and went and did what sheriffs, did sheriff stuff to become a sheriff. And a biker should do biker stuff to become a biker and not just,
the sheriffs have it against the law. You put their stuff on, they can put you in jail. People walk around and buy that 81 support gear feeling like they're bulletproof. They cross the street. They cross the street and get checked.
I watch people get I got a sick sense of humor. I watch people, come out their colors, come out of stuff. I watched it. I mean, I've been in certain clubs where I'm sitting there talking to a guy and he looks over and I can see that he's focused in and he's like, you know what, Lavish, hold on a second, man. I got to go do something. And I'm like, all right. I've sat there and I'm sitting there and I'm like this. And I'm like, whoa. And my sick sense of humor, I'm over there laughing. I'm like, look at this stuff, man. Because it's funny, man. I done seen some of the toughest guys, man, inside of motorcycle clubs. I've seen them break down in tears. And I've laughed like, man, look at this guy, man. Yeah, dog, man. And then I seen him come back as a different person in a different club, and now they're, they tough as steel.
Yeah. Hey, put on those colors and you put on your cape and your vest. Josh X said, I saw a married couple buy 281 support hats. Wasn't 20 minutes. I was sitting at the bar outside at One Eye Jack's. They got asked how much they were willing to fight for that support hat. not at all. Here, can I have my $20 though if I give it to you? Oh my goodness. He said they both dropped the hat and walked away. You damn right they did. That's when you F around and find out. That's when you,
right. Yeah.
Black Dragon #1. My family laughs when he says, maybe an angry baby mama. I don't know. Pause. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Sven, out there in the Black Forest in Germany? What's up, man? Good day, Black Dragon, Lavish, and all you good folks. It's good to see him. I wore home a free Ralph Barger shirt from Sturgis into red and gold territory, but they all thought Sonny's incarceration was BS too. Yeah, you got to be careful where you wear that stuff, man. Try wearing unblessed colors and starting your own MC, and that'll get you in trouble also. Just as much trouble as them fake.
I've seen that. I've seen that step too, man. I seen guys that I tried to tell before, like, man, when they, I want to start this bike club, blah, 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 blah. I've seen that. And those same guys, I walked in certain clubs and I seen their colors upside down. And all I could do was just sit there and laugh.
What's up, Brophy? Sven says it's hotter than hell in Germany. I don't ever think of Germany as being hot. Like I just watching the Battle of the Bulge today, the Battle of Bastogne, and and stuff like that. Them guys was freezing their asses off over there. I never think of it as being hot over there. Maybe there's global warming or something. Maybe that's real. I don't know. I'm just saying. Morning, Black Dragon. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Eric, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was born and raised in Sturgis. I can't stress enough. Don't wear that support gear because you will get checked. Hey, you guys are hearing it from the folks that are out there. You guys are hearing it firsthand. Somebody said up here, I read something up here where somebody said, yeah, here we go. Banditos and the Sons will absolutely check you on your support gear. And they ain't the only ones. They ain't the only ones. I've seen it 1,000 times. I've been fortunate never to have to wear any of that stuff. So somebody said, wow, that's crazy. Wearing black Pike can get you black eyes. Hello from Costa Rica. Hey, what's up, Costa Rica? We got them from all over the world here, Lavish. They're watching us.
That's right.
They're watching. I ran a head shop in the 1970s. We sold patches. The outlaws told us what not to sell, and we showed the respect. Yeah.
Man.
People buying that trash aren't anywhere near motorcycles or motorcycle clubs. That's probably, you're right, because I've never seen that. I've never seen any of that. I've never seen somebody walk around with a death head on them and their wife with 2 death head hats. I've never seen that. I wonder, like, are they really selling this stuff? But
yeah, I haven't seen that stuff. Not in the bike world. I have seen some people wear that Sons and Anarchy shit. I've seen a couple people from a distance, like I'm looking like I know I didn't just see what I seen, where some of the maybe about a year or two ago, where some of that merchandise that looks like the Hell's Angels stuff, and I kind of just laugh and chuckle to myself, man, about it. I don't know anybody personally that I know that I can say, man, what the fuck you got this on for, wearing the stuff, but I've seen it. It haven't been bikers.
Sven said it's hot here in the dirty South. Like, Sven, you are not in the dirty South. Okay, you're in Germany. There's no dirty South there. The dirty South is here in Atlanta. Don't be trying to take our dirty South. You can't have it. Maybe everybody's got a dirty South. Somebody said a while back there was a video of a Mongo prospect who took a fake vest off of a guy to stop light. That video was great.
Oh, I seen that. Hold on, but if I'm not mistaken, okay, never mind, because he did have one Hell's Angels or something that seemed to be a Hell's Angels.
It was fake. That whole video was fake, but it was like everybody was like, "There's no way in hell that happened like that."
No, because I was sitting there when I first seen it, I said, man, I don't know what kind of guy that dude is, man, just to be doing that, man. It would have been a throwdown right there at that light, man.
Did you see that? It was a video about one guy who got hit by a civilian. He got punched so hard he claimed he was a cop.
I seen that too. What was that? Was he a Thunder Guard?
I'm not saying the name of the club. Because that would be
I seen the video, man, because he went to be the tough guy. It had to say that
I didn't see the whole video. They said there was 2 versions of the video.
I just seen the clip. So I'm only speaking on the clip that I saw.
I saw the part where he had I think it was right after he had got hit, or I'm not sure if he got hit. But that cat, he came kind of out of his glasses a little bit. That cat was like, I'm an undercover cop. It's like, damn, he got hit hard. Oh, bro was not even playing. Oh, bro was like, oh, yeah, you are good. Let's call the cops. I'm an undercover out-of-state cop.
Yeah. I mean, and then I'm looking at some of the comments and they saying it's fake. I wouldn't even be doing none of that fake stuff, man. You know.
No. No.
You know.
They say that HA guy was fake. He was on a stock dresser. That was in Florida where the Mongol took that HA vest. No, in Florida, no HAs in Florida. It is in a. I'm not sure what he's saying here. State. Yeah, that we knew that was fake. Speaking of gear, do you consider diamond clubs who don't wear the 1% as a 99% club or something else? Yeah, they are outlaw clubs. They're not 99% clubs. They're outlaw clubs. They're wearing diamonds. They're outlaw clubs. So all 1%er clubs are outlaw clubs, but not all outlaw clubs are 1%er clubs.
Yeah, I gotta get. I mean, when you talk to them guys, man, their version of what they are is totally different, man. And sometimes it gets so confusing that I just say, hey, man, whatever works for y'all works for y'all, man.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. You're trying to say it's an outlaw state. Listen, I think every club is in every state now. I think they're all everywhere.
They're just not making a lot of noise.
Yeah, they're just not making no noise, right. But they're definitely there. Everybody is everywhere. The days of ain't none of them here, those days are gone. Everybody's everywhere. And K Black says this too. This is something else to know. Not everybody in some 1% clubs, not everybody that's in those clubs is a 1%er. Like in some clubs, you have to earn your 1% diamond. I don't know what the earning thing is. Do you collect 50 Cracker Jack box tops or something? I don't know what you have to do.
I've heard that. I heard that from Outlaw Clubs because some of them, like she said, you have some that's Outlaw Clubs, but not everyone in the Outlaw Club has a 1% patch. And they do some stuff.
Whatever they do.
Whatever they do.
Hopscotch, double jump rope, whatever they got to do to get there.
Whatever they got to do, man. And I agree. And I'm agreeing with what she said. She's not speaking on the white side. She's speaking on the black side because I've had conversations with some of them, and if man. Let me just say that I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but if you know.
Hey, this guy Smasher Grilla says, I saw the Outlaws wreck a dude who was wearing some HA support gear down here in Fort Lauderdale. Outlaws real big home down here. Listen, support gear people are easy targets because they ain't got no club. That's something else you should think about when you're wearing support gear.
If they're a biker, if they're even a biker.
They ain't got no club, and they might not even be a bike. They make the easiest targets. That's why I'd say don't put that shit on, because they know you ain't got no backup. So they get to show out on you. They get to take all their aggression out on that patch on your stupid ass. Don't wear that. Wear that to, if you're gonna have an HA support shirt, wear that to an HA event, and put it on after you get there. And take it off before you leave. I live in North Dakota, and this is a sun state, but there are many HA and OLs here. It's wild. Nobody runs a state. Yeah, Josh, I think that running state days is gone. I really do think that. Josh X says anyone can get them. True, but in and around them all the time, and most citizens here don't wear that. Did somebody say? Yeah. So we're going wild here. We're going way over. So listen, we're at 54 minutes. Time for a look at. Here we go. Time for a look at this. And it's BlackDragonGear.com. Make sure to get all of your t-shirt needs here at BlackDragonsGear.com. I ride, sleep, and repeat t-shirt. The Out Bad No Trial t-shirt. Biker in a Biker Club t-shirt. And the famous Not About I, but It's About We t-shirts. All my t-shirts are beautifully done. They're in this wonderful pre-washed cotton. They don't shrink. They're all designed by myself. Make sure to get them. Hey, these shirts are helping me go after people who rob me. So make sure to go to blackdragonsgear.com to get after those people who sullied my name. You guys, I really absolutely appreciate all of your hard work. And thank you so much for everything that you've done. Blackdragonsgear.com. Hey, man. I think that's all of our news for today.
All right, I think that's it there, man.
Hey, man, don't hate on my commercial, man. I feel some hate coming my way.
I'm not hating on the commercial. I haven't said not a doggone thing about the commercial, man. You haven't played the long intermission all week, man. So so yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Sometimes saying nothing is just as bad. Somebody said, what, Black Dragon, no Death Head shirts? Hell no.
Come on now. You're not gonna get you one out bad. Out bad with a death head.
No, you would be out bad if you wore that. That guy said, I'm not here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, bro. You put that shirt on and you're right. You won't be around for a long time. Hey, listen, that was fun. Any last words you want to get out before we get out of here, man?
No, man, it's Friday, man. It's the weekend, man. As always, man, I want everybody to be safe out there, man. Enjoy their weekend, man. And, be able to make it back Monday.
Man, take care, man. You guys need to get a hold of Lavish. He's Lavish T. Williams on all platforms. Let me run your thing down here. So if you want to get him on his website or on his email, it's info@lavishtwilliams.com. And Lavish T. Williams can be found on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all under the Lavish T. Williams banner. And also you can find me on Twitter @jbunchii. And if you need some biker help in your motorcycle club, clarity.fm/black-dragon. Tuesday night is my bike night. Black Dragon's Bike Night at 3393 Lawrenceville Highway, Tucker, Georgia, 30084, Building 2, down the hill behind the furniture store across from the public storage. You can get a hold of me, Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com, or call me here in the studio, 404-692-0336. My podcast, broadcasting live, even right now as we speak, is The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, etc., or get it at Spreaker.com. I make more money if you listen to it there. Hey, BlackDragonsGear.com is where you get all Black Dragons gear, BlackDragonsGear.com, and you can find me, Black Dragon Biker TV, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as LinkedIn. Hey, $BikerPrez is my Cash App. jbunchii at AOL.com is my PayPal, or use the super chat to support the show. You can get Lavish T. Williams Cash App at $Lavish T. Williams. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hit the like right now. All of you all that are watching, please hit the like button right now. And go over to Lavish T. Williams on YouTube and sign up, man, and hang out with him and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, that's it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Lavish. Anything else?
No, man, that's about it.
Thanks, man. Take care. And I'm Black Dragon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really did enjoy you guys today, and hopefully I get to see you guys again Monday. Please have a good weekend. Treat each other well. Try to treat your friends and loved ones and club brothers and sisters each like precious pieces of solid gold. Hey, we fall short sometimes, but if we're still continuing to try to do good things for one another, there's no way that we can't impress each other with our love. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
It's definitely a big issue for you too. But I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute. What's up, Mama Roll? I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute and what our responsibilities are and what we need to think about. Because if you don't really know what's going on the set, you can find yourself in kind of a precarious predicament if you make the wrong kind of moves or do the wrong kind of things when this kind of stuff goes on. So, when officers get into a war with one another, what should 99%ers do? Here's 10 things you should know. Thing number 1, stay in your lane. Find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. If you're a president, you want to find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. What I mean is, the set can be volatile. It can be very dangerous. And when you have that kind of thing going on, this set's not safe. So, as a 99%er motorcycle club, what you want to find is yourself in your business, in your lane, while all of the fancy stuff gets handled on other levels.
Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? On other levels. Tried to tell you suckers, Black Dragon is the man. The Black Dragon is the man. A real OG. Bonafide, certified, a true MC. The Biker Boys. The Biker Boys. It's in the house, most definitely. Blow the whistle for Black Dragon, Biker TV. That's right, I said Biker TV. See, one day, young Dragon made his way out the Navy to become a prospect. Some people thought he was crazy, but 5 years later, hard work became a habit. He became the president of the mighty Black Savage Nation. MCs, y'all, respectfully. Black Dragon. Black Savage. MC. That's right, y'all. Give it a thumbs up. Black Dragon's Biker TV at its best. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get his prospect Bible book. So proud of him. Man, he just don't know. He's a real legend. And y'all know it, and I know it. That's right, Black Dragon. That's right. Glad I met you, my friend. Black Dragon. I'm the Midnight Ghost Rider. Dub V, y'all. Love you, Black Dragon. Peace. And get skinny.